They hear the difference. My cousin get an opportunity and he tell me the party didn't give him no money. That's the difference. So with a call from my mother who takes she strain, Ruben, listen to me. If your grandmother was alive, she would have expected us to help the boy. You doing social media, you have a following, give him the support. You line on no PNM, you know, listen to me. This thing is not about PNM. It is about your family getting an opportunity. You have the responsibility to give him a chance. Let we see what he go do. I lose my favorite uncle, the eldest person in my family. I lose my uncle. I cannot even go and line by my uncle. Because of shame. The production of Trinidad and Tobago oil and what it was delivering. My uncle and the team played a major role by it. And then take that man walk, to take his pension, to take them fellas, to take everything by it. I couldn't even go by my uncle and sit down comfortable, but I take that time and give my cousin the support. Well, they make that man dead and take the man perks and still had the audacity. Look how much petrol people done dead and they get nothing. Well, they're wicked by it. And they still had the audacity to come and ask people to vote for PNM. Were you telling me? And after all of that, I had to get up in the morning and see 4 divers sticking a pipe. 4 men sticking a pipe. Alright, we come to terms, accidents does happen. But what about compensation, right? What about that? What about showing that we did appreciate? And showing young people that when you go to work, just in case you decide to live right and you go to work, an accident might happen. But the fact that you're doing the legal and the right thing, you will be compensated. Up to today, we never hear these men wasn't qualified. Up to today, we never hear these families and them receive any form of redress. And all they come to ask we to vote for all them, right? When all they publicly leaving people and families in the rain, right? In the rain, right? People build their livelihood, people children off in college and just trying to close off the chapter. Or they close down the company, make sure and didn't handle all the responsibilities. That affect me, boy. I living in that. That's why I used to go up and go and make my dollar. How you could come to ask me to vote you back in, boy? Well, it's mad people out. Well, you shut down the whole country, drag Marabella down. When you go to Marabella, you could play cricket in the road in Marabella. Whoever thought that Marabella would have turned into that? Whoever thought that Laramie would have been so dead in 2025? Nobody, boy. Because despite all the ups and all the downs and all the things, whoever we was picking, we know that we was thinking that they had enough sense to know that that is our livelihood, boy. And all they strip it from me, boy. All they take it and tear it up and spit it in my face. When all they done, all they disrespect we parents, we grandparents, the people who build this country. And then come in to ask me, why I not supporting PNM? You give me a reason. I am waiting. Give me a reason. My mother retire, she want to come home. She can't even come home in her own country. She can't even come home in her own country. Because I cannot guarantee she safety. The police cannot guarantee we safety. The only thing they could do is the best with what I have. Tell me this is 2025. We're depending on the police to do the best with what they have. While we know the short staff and the short pay. Well, let me be real now, boy. Come on now, man. Come on. up on the page and you're talking all this big boy talk. You are accustomed to a song. Let's do that. You are accustomed to a song. You're not accustomed to actions. You're not accustomed to production. You're not even accustomed to watching your own personal children and grandchildren close to you. Because you would have know how skillful these children and them is. And you yourself would have personally want the best for them. You would have want when they go and sit down in a class today in 2025. We ain't supposed to be curling about school over and for no water. We're supposed to be having a little inner discussion in the evening because the AC come out. And the children had to navigate in the class because it had no AC. We nowhere close to that. We in 2025. We nowhere close to that. Today they're coming now and all of them, big now. How much years they didn't talk about Mr. Manning? Today, they're talking about Patrick Manning. Ask one of them about the power plant in Library. Ask them the capacity of the power plant in Library. Ask them how much light bill could drop to if they decide to utilize the power plant in Library. They don't want to tell you that. They wouldn't tell you that because that will bring cushion to you. You will get to save $1. That is not the idea and the intentions for the citizens of this country. All we have to suffer, and a matter of fact, it's out there in capital letters because they sat down and they spoke it in front of us. The rich must get richer. That is how them base an economy, not by what you invest in the population, because everybody know the poor man spends more money than the rich man. So if you make proper investments in the community and give poor people an opportunity to involve themselves, money will continue spending along the way, by. People will be working, they'll go buy what they want, they'll go buy the needs, they'll get to educate the children. The children will get to have things. All they're so small and petty, all they're comfortable sending all the children to school with box juice and sitting down and telling people about go and pull lime. Go and pull lime. Nobody saying nothing wrong with lime, but I drink lime, right you. My responsibility is to drink bush tea, right you. I live in a country where the crude oil quality is second to none globally. Let me explain something to all you where a lot of these PNM drug addicts don't know. When the oil price on the world stage is $100, you know how much BHP does have the oil for? $104. Trinidad oil stays above the market. Well, it used to be. Ask anybody that. Let them come to tell you talking stupidness. When the oil price globally, you hear America and everybody pronouncing $100 for a barrel of oil, Trinidad oil will be $104. A facts. For years that happening. First, the quality of our oil is good. What you telling me? Then people shut down that. Me and other personal thing was some partner business and who taking back this. Alright, it don't happen already investigation.